Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you how to target rich people using Facebook ads. First thing we're going to do is visit business.facebook.com, and once we have landed on our business suite, I'm actually going to be using my own personal brand business account for this video tutorial. So once we have landed on our home, on our business suite home, we want to navigate to all tools on the left side of the screen. You want to go to all tools and then navigate to your ads manager. Once you've gotten to your ads manager, you want to be sure that you are using the correct business account. That is, if you have multiple business accounts, so you can come back to the left side of your screen and just ensure that okay, it is the business manager you want to use that you're using. This is one I'm going to use, Shawalade, and then also ensure that the ads account that you're using is the ad account you would want to use, or the ad account that is funded for you to pay, that you want to use to run ads essentially. So because this is a test ad, I'm going to use my test ad account to create this video. Now, first things first, click on create from your ads manager, and I'm going to choose the conversions objective. So I am choosing the conversions objective because my goal is to make sales with this particular ad I intend to run, and conversions just work best. So select conversions and click on continue. So Facebook is going to try to bring up some recommendations for you. Basically, these recommendations don't work for me because I know what I want to run my ads for. And I'm just going to rename my conversion to test to reach because I'm running a test campaign to reach people. So I'm going to change it to test reach campaign. I'm not going to tamper with any of these presettings, right? I'm not going to turn anything on or off. I'm just going to go to next. Now I've come to my ad set level, and I'm going to rename my ad set also for easy identification. So I'm going to change this to test reach ad set. Now WhatsApp is the default destination for this particular ad because in this ad account I haven't, added a website yet, but you can definitely show your ads, select where you want to lead people to with your ad. So if it's your website, with your app, messenger, or website and app, or even if it's WhatsApp, whichever you can select. If you're selecting your website, you have to set up your pixels, which I'm going to show you in another video. And the essence of creating a pixel is to help you track, optimize, and remarket your ads to people who have come across your page and probably did not buy. Basically, it helps you to optimize your campaign for maximum results. Once you have done that, you come ahead to budget, to set your budget. So setting your budget, if you're going to be targeting rich people, I want to assume that your products are quite, well, not necessarily expensive, but they are quite on the high side. So you would not expect the amount you would use to run ads for a cheap product to use that same amount for an expensive product, right? So if you're going to target rich people, you should try to raise your ads budget a little bit above the regular 500, 1,000 naira ad you would run. So if you are running in dollars, I would say a starting budget of $5 per day would do a very good job. And then if you're running in naira, I would say you should start from 2,000 upwards. So you can use 2,000, 3,000, depending on how expensive your product is. Then you can set a schedule for your ads to start running, but I usually just leave this open-ended because I want my ads to run for as long as I want, and I manually turn my ad off when I want it to stop running. Now to the next and most important part of the ad setting is our audience targeting. So if you have a custom audience, you can just upload your custom audience using the audience manager on Meta Business Suite, or you can just create a new audience if you do not have a custom audience already. So just set your locations. My location is already set in Nigeria, And yes, I want to run ads to people in Nigeria. So I'm going to leave it at that. I'm going to edit the age, however, because I usually do not advertise to people above 44 years old. So my target audience is within the range of 18 to 44. For genders, I'm going to leave mine at all genders. But if you serve only women, for example, if you sell just women, whereas you would want to change your gender to female, and if you serve just men, you want to change your gender to male. Either ways, if you do not serve, if you serve both sexes, then you want to just leave it at all genders. Next thing after setting your gender, we want to click on our detailed targeting. So I'm going to go ahead to edit this, and I'm going to turn off this advantage detail targeting. Facebook is suggesting that they would help you reach people beyond your detail targeting selections when it's likely to improve your performance. While I would encourage that, I really do not know how the it's artificial intelligence, right? So I really don't know how that will work, and I don't want it to tamper with my ads because Facebook would want me to definitely spend more money, and I'm not up for that. So I'm going to uncheck that, and here I want to select my detail targeting. So detail targeting, when you think of rich people, what are the things that they are interested in? The first thing that comes to mind is luxury. So I'm going to type luxury, and you will be surprised at the amount of target interest on Facebook that can help you target people who are rich. So here you can see luxury, about 38 million people. Luxury goods, people interested in luxury goods, people interested in luxury vehicles. If you're selling cars, luxury lifestyle, if you're a lifestyle blogger, lifestyle entrepreneur, luxury resorts, travel people, for people, travel agencies, luxury yacht, luxury travel, luxury watches, luxury shop, luxury box, a lot of luxury. So based on whatever it is that you want to sell, you can select that, right? So I'm just going to go ahead and select luxury. Now the next thing is, I usually do not try to crack my head too much when I am setting my audience targeting, and that's because I use this suggestions feature. So once I have the correct suggestion, that is luxury, I can just go ahead to suggestions, and Facebook is going to suggest other things that people interested in luxury are also interested in. So they're interested in luxury goods, they're interested in expensive taste. So I'm going to go ahead to click that. They are also interested in, let's see, high net worth individuals. So they are high net worth individuals, they're interested in first class travel, they are frequent international travelers. Yes, people who have money travel quite a lot because they have the money to. They're interested in business class. So first class travel, business class, same thing, but it's segmented differently here. So I would really recommend that you choose both. If your detail targeting is going to involve traveling, so I would suggest that you choose both. Luxury resorts, vehicles, frequent travelers are usually rich people. Luxury yacht, engaged shoppers, BMW. So here, they're just helping us to see other things that these people are also interested in: travel and leisure, real estate investing. So if you're a real estate broker, you're in the real estate business essentially, and you're looking to acquire leads, you're looking to acquire customers, prospects, real estate investing is something you want to target. Then online shopping, travel, you can now see that even designers, I mean, it's bringing up certain designer brands like Louis Vuitton, Chanel, Gucci, and Ferrari. I'm seeing Ferrari here. There's Mercedes, and basically all of these things can help you to target rich people. Another thing you can do is, when you find the perfect interest for you. For example, let's say I want to target people who are interested in luxury vehicles, for example. So I'm just going to select luxury vehicles, remove that luxury and expensive taste. Okay, I deleted all of that. So I'm going to select luxury vehicle. Okay. and come to suggestions. And so if you see in my suggestions, people interested in luxury vehicle are also interested in luxury resorts, goods, frequent travel. Basically, it's around the same thing. But if I want to sell cars, for example, I would want to choose people interested in Mercedes Benz, is expensive taste, high net worth individuals, things that would match my 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 product, things that I feel match my product. I want to select BMW, Audi, Porsche, Lamborghini. These are suggestions that would come out under luxury vehicle. So you have to be very intentional, not just randomly select interests, right? And you can see Bentley, sedan, Range Rover, Maserati, and all of those other things. So these are for cars. So these other suggestions popped out because I selected luxury vehicle. So based on what you want to target your audience with, or based on what you're selling. So based on what you're selling, that would determine and help you decide on the kind of interest that you're going to select in this section. Then if you want to narrow your audience, you can do that. If you're running ads for the first time, I mean, if you want your audience to match other interests and behaviors, let's say luxury vehicle, and are also interested in Mercedes or Bentley or Maserati, whatever it is, you can also do that. Then you can go ahead to your placement and select manual placement. So I know that Facebook is trying to help us as much as possible to maximize our budget, like they are saying right here, but I would always go for manual placements because I know what my ad looks like. I know the dimension. I know the size of my video or my pictures, and I know where I want people to see those ads. So you can go ahead to manually select the placements for your ad. If you want to run a real ad, for example, you want to select just Facebook and Instagram, you want to unselect audience network and messenger. If you're running a retargeting ad, for example, you want to select audience network because it will really help your remarketing campaigns, right? And basically just select the dimensions that tally or dimensions that align with the dimensions of your ad creative. Once that is done, you want to go ahead to the next thing, and which is the ad. And here I'm also going to rename this ad to test rich ad because it is a test ad. All right. So once that is done, you can select the page that you want to use to run this ad. I have a lot of pages. Just select the one you want, and the page is connected to your business manager. And then if it's a branded content, so if you're an influencer or an affiliate marketer, and you need there are legal implications to just running the ad without making it a branded content and actually attributing the original owner or um the original product owner, right? You may just have legal issues with that. So it's just best use branded content, especially if you were paid for that ad, you can just use branded content tag. And so you check this and you select the partner Facebook page or partner Instagram account. I'm going to uncheck this. Then ad setup. Okay, so here in the ad setup, you're going to manually upload or select from your catalog. If you have a catalog connected, please select your products from your catalog. If not, manually upload. You can manually upload a single image or video in whatever dimension, depending on the kind of ad you want to run. And once that is done, you come down to your ad creative and put in you've added your media, so you want to put in your primary text, your handle, your headline, your description, and if you want to optimize text per person as well, you can do that. If you also want to change the call to action, feel free to change call to action to whatever suits your ad. And if you want information labels to show, you can select that as well. If not, you can unselect it. Then the destination is essentially where people are going to land when they click on your ad. So here you want to copy the link of your website or the link to your landing page and paste it right here. When you do that, you should test the link and just visit the page to test if it's working. And then if you want a display link to show, you can do that as well. Otherwise, um, that's all good. And finally, tracking. So if your pixels are already set up, your website events are going to show here. But if not, it's going to ask you to set it up. Basically, that's it. Once all of this is done, you can preview your ad if you want to and just select publish. This is how to target rich people using Facebook ads. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed this video. Subscribe to my channel to support me and share this video to your network that will find it useful to help me grow. Thank you very much and see you in my next video.